What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here, girl. I had to get it out. I had to get it out. We are down here, girl. We are watching Married to Medicine. Um, and it's not. This is not going to be a long review. You know what? I actually, when I was watching this review, when I was watching this episode of Married to Medicine, I was thinking to myself, you know what? I don't really particularly care for this thing where we're constantly, it's always about somebody's husband cheating to me, or somebody's spouse is cheating to me. I feel like when you don't know a person well enough, you will go after their partner, right? You'll go after their partner. You will I'm trying to make this right because it's like a little bent. Okay. You will go after their partner. You will say that they're cheating. um Contessa, Heavenly, all of them, Tanisha, all of them. This thing where you throw out that somebody's spouse is cheating is late. It's so tired to me. It is so tired to me. And I was watching this video, and I thought it was this episode, and I thought it was going to be. Let me make sure this is on. Okay, I thought it was going to be a good episode, and it was not good. Heavenly resorted to your mama. That's late. Come on, girl, come up with something else. It's so late. And then getting mad at somebody saying your mama is so late. How, you're not 11, you're not 12, you're not in junior high school. You're not. You know that that's her tactic, and for Contessa to allow Heavenly to say your mama and then be like, my mom died in 2010. You talking about my mom who died in 2010, and then like actually get angry about it when you know that's her tactic. It would be no way that your mama coming out of Dr. Heavenly's mouth would move me at all. Bitch, your mother too. Now what? What else are we talking about? What else do you got? Because you don't have nothing else. And it's late. And this thing where you tell people their husbands are cheating on them, late. It's late, and it shows me that your relationships are extremely shallow, because if I know something about another person, I'm not going to go after their husband. I'm going to go after you. It's when you don't know too much about the person that you go after their partners. And it's 8 times out of 10, if you say something about somebody's husband, 8 times out of 10 you probably going to be right on the money, based on the way that these niggas are socialized. So it's nothing to say. I don't know. It's nothing to say. Anyways, they do their photo shoot. I don't understand the purpose of the photo shoot. I guess we just gonna do a sexy photo shoot out here. They brought a Beyonce impersonator to come and help them with their photo shoot. It was okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This episode, to me, I was expecting something else. I really was. I was really expecting something else, and it's not giving me it's not what I expected. I was like, this was so dumb. And it pissed me off that the women did not get to eat. This thing where you guys can't even sit down and eat and then start arguing. I swear to God, if I was a producer, don't talk about nothing. You guys are going to eat, and then we are going to talk about, if we have to cut out the entire time y'all are eating, that's fine. And then you can talk. Get through the first course first. This thing where you guys waste food, waste production, waste film. I'm sorry, if I was a producer, I would be fucking pissed at all of those women. All of them. You guys have wasted time. You got nothing accomplished. You didn't even get to eat. This is supposed to be a vacation. We get it. Y'all sit around on the table. Y'all talk your shit. Y'all say what you want to say, but at least eat. This thing where you can't even get an appetizer brought out. Y'all ain't even got your drink orders in, and y'all are already arguing. I don't like it. I don't like it. There's something about this episode that I thought was going to be different. I thought it was going to be different. And I don't know, like, square up hoe. At first I was excited about it, but then when I saw it, I was just like, Contessa, if you know Heavenly so well, why would you allow her to bring you to that point, unless this is just build up and you've been wanting to come at her in with this aggression, right? Heavenly was talking her shit. Her titties was falling out of her shirt. And then Jackie fell, like they were pushing or something, and then Jackie fell. And then Letitia talking about, I like to help the elderly because when Jackie fell, she helped her up. Bitch, go home. You need to take your long, lopsided, oblong, sideways face home. Take it home. Take it home. You and your guns. Take it home. Don't get on this show. You obviously don't like to be on this show. You don't want to be on this show. You don't like none of the women on the show. Why are you here? Why? It's so stupid. Every time I see her, and she's never happy, never happy, never happy. Dr. G, take your wife and go somewhere else. Maybe she can develop a show with her and her friends so we could see a different side of TEANISHA, because we don't know nothing about this girl except for she's mad and she don't like old women. Bitch, get old. And it's so crazy that you're talking shit about these old women and your husband is in the same age group. Miss, I joined Facebook group to meet old men. Girl, stop. Give me a break. Give me a break. Go home. And you're never happy. And then you're still trying to talk to Heavenly while she's talking to Contessa. Heavenly tells her, you stay out of it. Girl, I don't even know you for real. And Heavenly, you fucked up by trying to get this girl on the show to fuck with Quad. Heavenly, another thing you're going to have to stop doing is trying to produce the show. You're not a good producer. I know you want to keep the show lively and you want to keep people entertained, but this ain't it, miss, and you're not good at it. Stick to dentistry, stick to talking shit, but producing a reality show is not in your bag, honey. That's not what you do. I was just like, this episode was just like a waste to me. This was a waste of an episode to me. And then Toya telling everybody what to do with the photo shoot. Girl, you have no fashion. You have no fashion sense. Your hat is on crooked, looking crazy. Nothing to offer. And I'm just like, what is this? What are we doing? Why are y'all on this show? What is this about? And then this thing where Toya tells Quad, well, she tells everybody that Quad got a bunch of empty apologies. Quad is like, yeah. And then in the same breath, Toya flips it and is now getting on Quad for not getting the apologies. It's like, why were you on Quad's side at first, telling Quad she didn't get the apologies, they were empty, and then now all of a sudden she's having to take responsibility again? Girl, this is played out. Y'all got to come up with something else on Married to Medicine. Y'all got to come up with something else. Phaedra didn't work. Y'all brought Phaedra on the show for what? I don't know. She didn't work. Y'all brought TEANISHA on the show. She's not working. What are y'all doing? And then Quad is always at the front of people telling her that she doesn't have the right to, and she can't do this, and da. And it's always about Quad. Where is this thing? Like, Quad needs to leave the show. TEANISHA needs to leave the show. Contessa needs to leave the show. Let the show be Heavenly, Jackie, Simone, and Toya, and find 2 other women. Get all of these people off the show that can never mend. You guys never resolve the conflict with Quad. Y'all are always going back with Quad. It's dead and it's old and it's tired and it's starting to stink. That's how I feel about it. I was so disappointed in this episode. I was like, this is not good. Because when they sat at that dinner, first, y'all already know, the other day I was telling you how it annoys me to no end that they don't even get to eat anymore. You're wasting food, you're wasting staff, you're wasting money. I don't like it. If I was a producer on that show, I'd tell them, y'all better come up with something else. Quad is not coming back. Because y'all don't have nothing else to say. When Quad is there, it's always about Quad not doing this, not doing that, not doing this, not doing that. It's like beat up on Quad day. And then when Quad says, this is how I feel, you laughing at her. What you mean you bled to death? Bitch, you know what the fuck I mean. I don't like that. And then when you are sitting at the table, when it seems like Toya is sticking up for Quad, and then she flips it, like, Quad, you're going to have to start taking accountability. Bitch, what the fuck? Y'all kicked me off of the show. Y'all kicked me off. We didn't want you to leave. That's a lie. Nobody said nothing. When they kicked her off of the show, not one person said, y'all, we going too far. This is too much. This is too much, y'all. We doing the most. Y'all need her back so y'all can have a punching bag. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now they want Heavenly and Tanisha to take pictures with each other because they got on jean outfits. I don't know. I don't know. We see all the men are out with their children while the wives are on this vacation. Damon is with Zach and what's her name? Alora. Zach and Alora are with their dad. They're doing shopping because Alora now has her own place. She's not living on campus anymore. She has her own place. And so they're buying her stuff to get ready for her school, get ready for her apartment. It was a touching a scene because at one point Damon started crying because Zach said, when, I want to be like you. You're a good representation of a man. I want to be like you. And he just started crying. He was like, you don't know how much that means to me for a child to say to their parent, I want to be like you. You understand what I'm saying? And so he got emotional with it. They show Eugene out with Ashton and Avery. They're going out picking colognes because one of the children is really into cologne. Now he's in junior high school, so he's about the clothes. They start talking about how he is really into girls and this and that. You know what? And I think, kudos, but girl, we're not encouraging none of that. You don't even know yourself. What do you want to like somebody else? You trying to like another girl, she don't know herself, you don't know yourself. But now you're practicing and playing these games where you're going to have to figure out how she feels and how you feel. You don't even know how you feel. You don't even have a grasp on all your emotions while you're trying to enmesh with somebody else's emotions as little kids. You don't need no goddamn girlfriend. Period. That's it. Shut that shit down. We're not encouraging that shit. Then Toya lets us know she was having sex at 14. Okay. All right, girl. We don't need to talk about this conversation where you are encouraging kids to develop these, like this, groom them to develop romantic relationships before they even know who the fuck they are is whack. That's all I have to say about that. Curtis is over there with Michael and Miles, and they're teaching them they're grown men. Why haven't they taught them how to cook? If Simone doesn't know how to cook, Cecil, I said Curtis. Does Cecil know how to cook? Why weren't they teaching these boys how to cook when they were in their late teens? Why? My kid was in there last night making roasted Brussels sprouts, asparagus, and something else he made. I just had some Brussels sprouts and some asparagus. They were seasoned well and everything. Put them in the oven, roast them, and feed each other. Teach them how to make some goddamn rice. Teach them how to make some potato. Teach them how to make a starch. Teach them how to make some grains. Teach them how to flip some meat on a grill. Teach them how to steam some vegetables or roast some vegetables or whatever the fuck. Why don't they know how to cook? That's so sorry to me. I'm sorry. And what do you expect, some girl to come in and be their goddamn maids and mules and mattresses? I don't like it. I don't like it. Why are they grown ass men just learning how to cook? And do you not know how to read instructions? Do you not have measuring cups? Do you not know what a measuring spoon is? Come on. As long as you know how to read, you can cook. Season some shit up, taste it as you go. Make sure it's the seasoning that you like. You know how you like things taste. Teaching grown men how to cook is out of order. Out of order. Them not cleaning up their apartment, their condo, or whatever. If y'all don't go on Groupon and get you a 12-week or 12-month, 6-month cleaning thing with the people, do that. Get a cleaning service to come in there, because absolutely not. Hold on. That's all that it is. And so they're talking about their kids. I don't agree with the boys not knowing how to cook. This whole episode, I was just so disappointed. I was watching this episode like, this is dumb. This arguing at the end that they were doing is dumb. The only parts that I really liked were the kids out with their fathers. The kids are out with their father, so they get ready to have a dinner. They're gonna have dinner. That's where I am now. I told you this episode is not gonna be, this review is not gonna be that long because I was really disappointed. I'm disappointed in all of it. I'm disappointed in the cheating husband narrative. I'm disappointed in the fact that people can't sit down and eat. I'm disappointed that they keep going after Quad for no reason. Why is Quad the subject at the table? The only person Quad should be talking to is Simone. That's it, because Simone didn't apologize to her. Simone doesn't feel like she needs to apologize to her. So let's have that conversation. This idea where you act like you need an apology, and the fact that you want a sincere apology from a bitch who you said her husband was cheating on her, you told me yourself. No, bitch, I didn't tell you myself that my husband was cheating on me. I told you so that you can run your crooked ass mouth down to the internet and repeat it. And that's how I know who the fuck you are, bitch. That's why Heavenly told, well, if Heavenly told TEANISHA that she believes that Damon cheated on her, she told her that so that girl can run her mouth and come down here and she can see that bitch who the fuck she is. That's why. That's why she did that. That's the only reason why. If Heavenly did that, because I don't think Heavenly would do that. Not to a girl that she doesn't even know. She's been on this show for how many years? And half of these people don't know what the fuck is going on between her and Damon. You think I'm gonna tell this new bitch? First of all, a new bitch that's with an ain't shit nigga after our girlfriend broke up with him, and we know how he is. And you got with him, you a dumb bitch that got with the doctor, thought you got you a prize, and then you even admitted that he is controlling. Quad was right. Quad was right. Oh, Quad was making fun of me, bitch. Shut up. You on a television show. People are gonna make fun of you. So is this what you wanted? I don't even know why they're trying to get TEANISHA and Heavenly to be friends, to be cool. I don't want to, and I don't have to. Who are you? Who is she? Why is she here? Heavenly, you're the reason why she's there. So you should be the one dealing with her ass. I shouldn't have to deal with her ass. Nobody else should. You'd be the one to deal with her. You brought her on this show, trying to produce the show, and now the bitch went against you. And look at you. Contessa, I'm disappointed. Didn't I tell you? Contessa's my girl, but I'm sure I'm going to be cussing her out later on this season. Here we are. Girl, how could you let Heavenly trigger you like that? Girl, what? Heaven, it wouldn't be no, I would have been laughing at that girl. You didn't prepare. You did not prepare for the time that you and Heavenly were going to have to resolve your conflict. You did not prepare well enough. You let that girl trigger you on a yo mama. Yo mama? Bitch, I'm 50, almost 50 years old. Can't no bitch tell me yo mama and I get mad. I don't give a fuck if me and my mom were like this. Girl, we're not 12. Heavenly, you're going to have to come up with something else because your mama is late. And then when the girl asked her, did you say my mama? She said, yes. And then you had the nerve to get mad? Girl, I'm out of here. That's what I would have been. Girl, you're so late. You and your late ass husband. That's why there's somebody out on the street, biracial child with the last name Kimes. And I would have walked away. They talking about they don't believe it. They don't believe it. Who cares whether it's true or not? You ain't leaving Curtis. He done traipsed the bitch across the airport on your ass. You ain't leaving him. Heavenly ain't leaving Damon. Contessa's not leaving Scott. They not leaving them niggas. So who cares if they're cheating on them? They don't care. They don't care. You think my husband is abusive? Yes, I do. I think he talks to you crazy. Now, what else is going on? We saw him talk to you crazy. What else is going on? We saw Scott being disrespectful to Contessa. We saw it ourselves. She's not going anywhere. What else is going on? Y'all gonna have to come up with something else. Y'all, the way the conflicts that you all are having are so manufactured that it does not come off well on this show. I want to get to the part where Toya acted like she was talking. You have something against Quad. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because Quad is really, really attractive and vivacious and jovial, and she's just like a beam of light coming through. I don't know if you just, You just can't. I don't know. I don't know what it is with Toya and Quad, but I didn't like the way she set that up. It sounded like she was helping Quad, and then like in the same fucking breath, she flipped on her that quick. And one thing I don't like what Toya does, when somebody is outside of the group and comes into the group, you start telling this outsider about the problems that are happening in the group. And you make the situation so uncomfortable because they don't know what to say. I'm coming into the group and you're telling me, oh, Tanisha and Heavenly, they not getting along. Contessa's not getting along. And the person sitting there like, okay, girl, what am I supposed to do? Like, Toya is literally sitting in a round circle with these women and the Beyonce impersonator who did the performance and said, well, you know, the girls are this and the girls are that. And she's looking like, girl, what? They had a good time with the lady. She was performing. She performed Beyonce. They had a good time with her. Hold on. I'm trying to get to the part because I want to get to the part where Toya seemed like she was supporting Quad, and then she flipped right on her. I don't like it. Y'all gonna have to come up with new storylines next season because these storylines are whack. Going after Quad all the time, whack. Heavenly, whack. Tanisha, you get off the show because, girl, you are not happy here. See, they're practicing in a way where they like to hear the word sorry, but they're empty sorries. And the girl standing there like, girl, what the fuck does this have to do with me? Nothing. So why are we sitting here talking to this stranger about things that are going on in this group as if to try to get some type of opinion from them? I don't understand why Toya does that. She does it all the time. A random person that they are in doing something with, they're leading, the facilitating or whatever, she like brings them in to their mess. I don't get it. I want to watch this part with Toya supporting Quad and then not supporting her in the next breath. I didn't like that. All I got to say is I was sincerely disappointed in this episode. I really thought it was going to be something else. I didn't find anything funny. I didn't find anything entertaining. I was actually annoyed. When I tell you I was so annoyed when they did not get to eat, that's what pissed me off. At least when we're coming into the space and there's no conflict, there's nothing, that we can all sit down and actually eat first and then talk about. Let the second course come out before we start talking about our conflicts. Do you see how it seems like she's supporting Quad? She was like, I want us to get real deal apologies, and you're not getting that. She says that to Quad. So Jackie gave Quad a blank piece of paper and put, I'm sorry, and I guess fill in the blank. Whatever I've done to you, I'm sorry for it. That is the way that Jackie's weak ass apology. The women, see, this is where this is where it's like Housewives all over again. I'm having a flashback, PTSD. If we're not friends, y'all need to bring on women that you guys are friends with, because the thing with the attention that Quad gets every season for some shit that sister circle is officially Black history. Stop bringing it up. You can only bring it up in February. That's it. That's it. It's over with. Stop bringing it up. Y'all have done worse to Quad since Sister Circle, since she didn't thank y'all for Sister Circle. No, out of here. She tells her there's a lot of apologies that came to you, but they did it because they don't want it with you. Exactly. What you mean you don't want it with me? Y'all owed Quad an apology. Y'all owed her an apology. What y'all did in favor of Phaedra, y'all kept Phaedra there over Quad? That was literally betrayal. Like, girl, we've been on this show from the beginning, and y'all pushed me to the side for this chick, and she ain't brought a man on this show. She ain't married to medicine neither. If that's where we going on. And not one time anyone said, y'all, this is too far. We're not going to send Quad home. This is ridiculous. We're not about to do that. Not one of y'all. So it seems as though y'all were all in agreement. To me. See, and now you flip. You talking about you bled out. Bitch, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I'm speaking figuratively, you dumb dunce. That's why everybody thinks you're dumb. That's exactly what Quad should have said to Toya in that moment. That's why everybody thinks you're dumb. Because you don't know when people are literal or figurative. You don't, what's the problem? What do you mean why we're digressing back to Napa? You brought it up. You said that she's not getting the apologies that she deserved. They're empty apologies because they just don't want it with you. And now you're asking her, why are we digressing to Napa? Bitch, you brought it up. Nobody didn't bring that up. You brought in the empty sorries. Now I need to understand that I hurt other people. So at first you were telling me that I got empty sorries because people don't want it with me. Now you're laughing at me when I give you a figurative statement on how I felt so you can get a visual of how I feel. Now you're telling me that I hurt people. Girl, if you don't get the fuck out my face, Toya, and your teeth, get out of my face. Who did she hurt? Bitch, you too drunk. You too drunk to lead this conversation. What the fuck are you talking about? That was the point where I was talking about, like, how the fuck you talking about empty sorries and then you turn around and tell me I hurt people? Are you talking about Sister Circle, bitch? We can only talk about that in February. That's it, because it's Black History. Now they telling her, now they telling Quad, you got to hear somebody else's perspective besides your own. Bitch, who the fuck are y'all talking to right now? What the fuck did this, how did this come to this? Y'all did me wrong. I didn't do anything wrong last season. Quad, I'm sorry. I wouldn't have, it would be no holds barred on all of these hoes. All of them. I don't see, Quad, I don't understand how she's here. Because girl, what? How I hurt people and now I got to see somebody else's perspective? I saw your perspective. You kicked me out of the group last season for this crooked faced bitch. You kicked me out of the group for this lime face heifer and this old oblong face sideways bitch. Now I'm kicked out of the group. No. That's exactly. And that's how it went down. They're saying that's not true. So why did y'all behave like that towards Quad last season? Because of Sister Circle? What did she do? She don't call y'all every time? You need to be worried about teaching your sons how to cook or finding a goddamn chef to help them how to cook. That's what you need to be worried about. Why are you worried about whether you want Quad to teach your sons how to cook since she got a cookbook? Maybe that's what it is. Because what the fuck, girl? What is not true? Y'all gaslighting Quad, and I don't fucking like it. This is the reason why I said I was disappointed in this episode. It was just so backwards and was like bizarro fucking. We're at the, speaking of cowboy hats, we at the Mad Hatter's tea party because you bitches were in an upside down world. The fact that even Contessa, I'm really disappointed that you allowed Heavenly to trigger you by saying, yo mama bitch, get some new material. That's what you should have told her. Bitch, yo mama, get some new material, Heavenly. That's how you would have wrapped that bitch up. Get some new material, bitch. What the fuck are you talking about, yo mama? You know how played out that is? That don't work. That only works on 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds on the goddamn playground. That don't work on 50-year-old women. Yo mama. Girl, who cares? Yo mama, bitch, now what? Girl. And then, and you know what really is fucked up about it? This is what's really fucked up about it. Y'all sitting at this table in Napa with my ex-husband's new fucking wife scolding me about some shit we should have resolved a long time ago. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. I don't fucking like it. I don't like what they do to Quad. Quad, I would leave that goddamn show so fucking fast. Let them find someone else to center the show around. That is the reason why Heavenly keeps calling Quad back. Quad, you're going to have to stop going back. You've seen the board. You know what they do. They've done it again this season because I don't know how this table, we sitting around talking about what Quad did in 1954. And then tell her that's not true. You are lying, Simone. You the one that led the charge. You and Heavenly, the producer's pawns. Stop playing for the producers. You led that charge last season. against Quad. For what? Because she don't call you all the time. She only come here. You don't fuck with Heavenly. Do you fuck with Heavenly when the cameras are down? No, you don't. So is that same energy? That's why Heavenly feels like when they done with Quad, they're going to be on me. We focused on Quad yet again. They use Quad. They use Quad. They keep using Quad. I don't like it. You playing the victim. Girl, y'all are really, and this is about Sister Circle and not calling all the time. Y'all doing all of this in front of Gregory's new wife, giving her more ammunition to talk shit about Quad. Quad don't play the bigger person when it comes to that sideways face heifer. Do not. You better get her ass at the reunion. And then how can Simone tell people that's not true, but you still standing on it? So you lying, you telling me that my experience is not real after you inflicted what you inflicted upon me, and you not going back on it. You not going back on it. But how I felt about what you did to me wasn't true. How the fuck you gonna tell me that how I feel about something is not true, and you standing on what you did to me? So what is it that you did to Quad? You mad at her? This is all because she don't call y'all when the cameras are down? I wouldn't call y'all niggas either. That's a lie. You're lying. I don't like it. Ooh, bitch, I don't like this. I do not like it. This is, what are we on? Episode 5? Is this where we're going to start this shit for the rest of the season being about fucking Quad again? Quad, you better realize how they're using you. You better realize it. Because you're sitting in her face saying you didn't want her to leave. At that time, at the moment Simone told her in that hotel room to leave, not a peep came out of y'all's mouth. Nobody's mouth. Y'all all were in agreement. And now you're sitting here on this show saying today you didn't want her to leave. Nobody wanted you to leave. Who made Quad leave? And wasn't that at your event? And you didn't even want Quad to come in the first place? Girl, come on. Y'all got to do better than that. And then you going to flip it. Nobody stood up for me and said that we didn't want you to leave. Nobody wanted you to leave. Nobody stood up for me and said anything when I was about to leave. Then Toya flips it and says, well, you don't stand up for anybody. Girl, you are a liar. Toya, you need to shut your drunk ass up because you're too drunk to have a conversation. You are too drunk to have a conversation. You keep going back and forth and back and forth. You were the one that didn't want Quad to come on the trip. Then when Simone decided to, and the fact that we even explained that, I feel like I'm explaining it, lets me know that y'all are gaslighting Quad right here on my fucking TV screen. And I don't like it. And Quad, you need to stop letting them people use you. Ikesha, she stopped letting them motherfuckers use her on the goddamn podcast yesterday with Dustin, Jazz, and Carlos King. Ikesha said, I'm good. I got my acceptance letter, and I thank y'all, and I'm so proud of y'all, but I'm good. Y'all not gonna keep disrespecting me. We really don't need this check. We really don't need it. Quad, you got to figure out something else to do. You got to figure something else out. Because unless you are participating actively in agreement with what they're doing on this show to you and how they're using you. Well, I want to see the year they put up on the screen. Because when she was crying about that, where Contessa was hugging her and she had the little bob out, that little wavy bob outside, that she was crying about the same thing y'all are talking about today. Quad, I wouldn't let them use me, bitch. I would not let them use you. Not Heavenly didn't say anything. Toya didn't say anything. Toya didn't want her there in the first place. Then Toya sits at the table and says, well, when have you stuck up for somebody else? So because you think I haven't stuck up for somebody else when somebody was doing wrong by me, while you're sitting here saying you didn't want me to leave, you allowed somebody else to push me out, you weak bitch. Is that what you're telling me? 2018, bitch. We in 2025. And y'all are still fucking with Quad about the same shit. Y'all got to get new material. Everybody got to get new material. I'm sorry. Because this keeps going and going and going and going. They talking about Quad mimicking Sweet Tea. She said, "Why are you so angry with it?" Listen, bitch. I said I'm sorry. I don't owe you a goddamn thing. I really don't. But I'm trying to apologize. And now you're going to critique how I'm apologizing after you know that I'm in a hostile situation with my real friends. I take a moment to apologize to you, and you asking me, why am I so angry? You got an apology in the midst of me being angry. Relax. Right? It's a lot that's happening right now, bitch. It's not going to be, girl. And first of all, I don't owe you no fucking apology. That's how you talk. No, who cares? Because y'all don't. Exactly. Didn't I say that? Thank you, Heavenly. Didn't I say that the other day when Phaedra and Tanisha was sitting at Contessa's table? I said, Contessa don't know them people. I said it. And here they are saying it. You don't have nothing in common with these girls. In fact, you probably likened Tanisha to Toya in the same vein. The way that y'all see Toya, y'all probably see her the same exact way. It doesn't make sense if we're really talking about it. This girl is this lady's ex-husband's new wife. She is considerably younger than the entire friend group on average. She does not like being there. She is uncomfortable. She makes fun of the ages of the women whenever she gets a chance. And she does not fit in this group. So Contessa acting like she, just because this girl has a good heart does not mean y'all have anything in common. You don't have shit in common. Nothing. Do you do this shit with your husband? Girl, I would have told Heavenly to get some new material so fast. I'm so disappointed in Contessa. I really am. She said her and Damon sleep in two separate rooms. Low key, that's how you stay. That's how you stay when you have your own space. Cohabitating in one room is not it. That's not it. You probably be with your partner longer if y'all were in separate, had your own bedrooms. Then Contessa says that Heavenly is the most abusive person she's ever been in a relationship with. That might be true. That might be true. You bought your daughter a beauty supply store and that shit didn't work. Your kids don't like you. She's been wanting to say this shit to her. I don't believe it. That's what Jackie said. Did you believe it when they told you about Curtis walking through the airport with some big booty, big booty hole? Did you believe it? Or did you immediately say, I don't believe it? I don't believe it, girl. I'm glad I rewatched this because I was just gonna come down here and talk about the episode, but I wasn't. I was catching all of the foolishness last night, but I'm glad I'm here to actually talk about it with y'all and say what it is and how they fucking with Quad. Baby, I would leave that show so fast. I would leave it. I would leave it. I would leave it. I would leave it. I really didn't think about it until they replayed it. Thank you, producer, editors, for putting that in Napa last year, because the fact that y'all sitting at this table trying to get me together in front of this nigga's new bitch, girl, y'all don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I do not like it. So this is definitely worse than the funeral home. Heavenly's shirt was lifting up. It's Miami, honey. That's Miami, baby. She was coming out her shirt. I do not like Toya. I'm sorry. I don't like her personality. I don't like it. That flip flopping shit in my face. I don't like it. I didn't like what she did to Quad, and she does it all the time. I don't even like when other people outside of the group come into the group and she starts telling the group's business to this stranger. Why are you doing that? It's weird. Girl, Tanisha, you can't get into this group. You can't even get your shit out. You can't even get your words out. Trying to get did they turn your mic up? Because we can't hear you, boo. We know your husband don't fuck with you. Now you want to turn up. He wouldn't touch you with his big toe. Who says that? Who says that? How old are you? You calling everybody else old. Who says your husband wouldn't touch you with his big toe? Eating my goddamn dinner. Eating my goddamn dinner with your sideways cowboy hat. Girl. See, she tried to say, please choose an argument that doesn't have anything to do with my husband or my kids. Get some new material. Y'all material is old. Y'all literally tried to get quad wrapped into this shit at the table over something that happened years ago. Heavenly. Your mama is stupid. Okay, and your mother is stupid. Mama is stupid, yes. Girl, one thing you don't do in the black culture is talk about somebody's mama. For you to get triggered over something like that, that was it. That's all I gotta say. That was it for the episode. I wouldn't let them use me. I wouldn't let them do it. I don't like it. And I'm letting y'all know that today. I don't like it. I don't like how they keep using Quad. And then like even Heavenly admitting to like if Quad's not on the show, what the show going to be like. So y'all going to keep like just bringing up old shit, old shit, old shit. Quad, the way that Contessa said that she's in an abusive relationship with Heavenly, that's the most abusive relationship. This friend group might be like that for you because when they get on this show, they said that was 2018, 7 years ago. Y'all still trying to hold Quad accountable. Well, you hurt people too. How has Quad hurt anybody in this group? How? Tell me how. Who has she hurt in this group? Who? Who? Simone? Contessa? Who? Heavenly? Heavenly has had a problem with Quad. They go back and forth. That was the end of the episode, y'all. They talking about let's go. Jackie was knocked down on the floor. It was, I don't know. And all of that happened, and they did not have an ounce, a morsel of food on the thing. So, how did they, like, I don't like that. Toya talking to anybody as drunk as she is, girl. Anyways, that was in the episode, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think of the episode. Quad, I wouldn't let them keep using you. If I was you, I wouldn't let them keep using me. I wouldn't do it. Anyways, y'all, I gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let me know what you think of the episode. Peace.